Hi, Sharon here with the second part of the folio. What I've done is covered all the pieces in papers that I've wanted to use. I've also added the small notebook journal. I didn't think you really wanted to see me sewing in a notebook because I'm sure you know how to do all that. I've attached it to the piece of card that we put together here. And sewing it in. One of the things I do though is I use some lace to go over the top like this, just to make this sort of quite a nice, it finishes the folio off on the front and also hides the stitching at the side. To do that I use either 3-in-1, or this is the equivalent that we have here in Spain. So I generally put it, just first of all I start off with putting a bit down the middle here. And then put this on roughly where I want it, like that. And I just attach it to the middle for now. I will eventually, once that's dry, I'll trim it up on the sides, and I'll probably, whoops, that's not straight, glue further down the lace as well to make sure that it stays where it should do. I'll probably put a few drops in some of the bits down here and down here just to keep it in place. So that's all I do with that. Put that aside for the moment over there. And what I've got here is I'm going to do some inking for the pocket that I want to go on, just round the sides. Again, you're probably so used to doing all this anyway. And then I'm going to put this on here. Oops. See, that's already stuck down. I'm putting, no, this way round. Wrong way. This onto here, down here. In which case I will use, actually I won't use that one. I'll use my thin one, the thin bit there. So I will glue this down onto here. Very quickly. We've got some pretty bad weather here in Spain. I've never known it like it. It's quite a very dull day. We're expecting thunderstorms at about 4 o'clock this afternoon. Whether that will be that accurate, I don't know. So I'll stick that down there. So this is now about decorating it really and doing what you want to do with it. Just as a quick reminder for the folio, the pages, I used 3 sheets of A4 to make the folio. Then to make the booklet, I used, I printed on 160 gram for the front cover, and then 120 for all the for the other printables, and this is 100 GSM paper. And I made, the cover is 8 inches down by 11 11/16 across, and the pages are 11 inches across and 7 3/4 inches down. That fits quite nicely into there. Right, you then, I've got this, whoops, no, not that one, this one, which I'm putting, bring that up like that. This one is going to go here. So I'm going to ink this one in. And then I'm making it a pocket on this one. Again, Yes, that's the right way. Now what I've done here, I've taken a page of the paper and I've shrunk it completely down to a 2.5 by 3.5 size. This is the size of an ATC roughly, to make the pocket, and this is just printed on 120 GSM. And then I've got some bits and pieces here that I'm going to put in. The other thing I did, which I seem to have lost. Okay, found it. I made a little corner tuck spot there. Took me a while to work out what I'd done. So I just put that into there. And then I've got some bits and pieces to go in here. Now, at the moment, these are on 160, but it's not a very good thick card. So I plan to back them onto some more 160 card and then cut out so they'll be a bit thicker and more stable. They're going in there, and then these can go in here like this. That's that one. Then I've also got one that I'm going to put up here, which I'll link in. Unfortunately with this one I am covering up the lovely lemons here, which is a bit upsetting, but hey ho, there we go. But this one I'm making into a tuck spot, so I'm only gluing on the sides there to make it into the tuck spot. Again, this, I think this was, I cut down the bottom half of a journal tag as it was a JPEG and made it, again, 2.5 by 3.5. And in here, I'm putting, no I'm not, I'm using this as a little pocket on the front of it as well, so that I can then slot some little pieces in there. This is going to be a pocket here. Oops, glue's gone over. There. And then I can slot these in here. Again, these need backing though, which you don't really want to watch me doing all that. I'll do afterwards. Okay, then I've got the 3 tags here that I've already backed. These need inking, and I'm planning to put these straight. Again, I resized these tags. These were the very large tags in the kit, and I've resized them. So these will go in here. There. And then I've also got, out of some of the paper, I've made a long journal card that's already been backed that will go in there. And also a small tag which is going to go into here. There. And then we've also got a journal card here and and a smaller one there to go in. Now, I'm also, I think, I'm going to decorate this up a bit with some lace. I think would look quite nice. It's a very fine lace, but it kind of will break it up a little bit, I think. There. Go along there. We've also got new neighbours have just moved in the last few weeks, and they've just had all their furniture delivered from the UK today. So they've had a big, massive lorry out the front. We haven't been out to park, etc. But hey ho, we all have to do that, don't we? So putting that there. Then the other thing I was thinking of doing, just to decorate it up a bit, and G. Kerr did this, was to make little flowers with gems in to go maybe above up there. So you just, with your hole punch, punch them out onto a bit of foam and use a embossing tool This is one of my groovy embossing tools, just to make a little mark, make it into a sort of a flower, round flower shape. I did do it on the black and white one, which is here. I put them on there. You can just about see them there. They're very easy to do, and again, I'm just using tacky glue to put them on. There. It just brightens up the pocket, I think, a bit. Not that it isn't bright enough, probably with all the orange on there. Like this. And then this one as well. Down there. Did have my jab on Monday, by the way. That went okay. Not really any side effects. A bit tired from it, but so I was quite pleased at getting that. And then you just get these little, we've got these little gems, we get them in the Chinese shops over here. They are already sticky, but I always add just a little bit more glue just to make sure. Again, I won't go through all of it because otherwise you know how to decorate things, I'm sure. It was just really the basics of showing what you're doing. So I'll finish that off, and I'll finish putting these together as well and inking them up. And then in the next one, I think it will be doing the tie at the front here, showing you how I did that. And maybe, I mean, again, you know how to, using your crocodile, put things in there, put holes in, and it goes up together like that. So in the next one, I will show you how I do the tying up and do a quick flip through as I finished it. Thanks very much. Hope that was okay. Bye.